Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. It's December here. It's December 23rd. It's Thursday, and tomorrow is Christmas Eve. So, um, I had a pretty big loss yesterday, and it was a tough one. And make sure you go back and look at the recap on that one, because I talk about a few things in just my recent trading and how it's was pretty rough, and it's just very frustrating because going back in time, like in November, I had an excellent green streak. I was making excellent money, and that kind of turned around mid-November, and started taking hits to the profits, and ended green on that month, but I just ate up so much profit from some of the losses, and then December hits, and I just tell myself I need to turn things around and focus a little bit more. And I don't think I changed as much as I needed to on my rules and discipline and things of that nature. And because of it, I just more recently hit a pretty bad red streak. So yesterday was absolutely horrible. Make sure you go and look at that video. And today is really me kind of reanalyzing everything and thinking I have to tone back a bit and get back to the basics. So today was a successful day in that sense of toning things back, taking less trades, and making sure to just try to, you know, stick with the winners. When the losers come, just dump them, get rid of them sooner than later. And don't worry about trying to make up, what you lost yesterday or the day before, and just put one foot in front of the other and just work on making a profit today. So that's kind of what I did. I took down my share size big time, and focused with taking a lot smaller trades, I should say. So, anyways, I'm ending the day here, up 320 bucks. I guess which is decent. Um, it's in the right direction, but obviously it's not going to do much in regards to some of the bigger losses I had. So, but I feel like if I can consistently do this and make this more of a focus where I take less trades, have better discipline, and kind of hone those skills, it'll be much better for me. So today, anyways, I took 12 trades. Here are the names I traded. RETO, XXII, which I had quite a few trades on. And then ENSC, and QLGN, and 2 trades on BFRI. So relatively speaking, this is really not a lot of trades at all. I'm used to trading 30, 40, 50, 60, sometimes even 100 trades in a day. So for only 12 trades today was, very limited. But if you look at the chart, the progress for today was a good move here. I had one drawdown right here, actually another one right here, and another one right here, but these two were very small. This one was fairly big, but I was able to make it back and keep working uphill. So this is where I'm ending the day, 320 bucks. And I mean, look, here's the thing: if you can do that consistently every single day, which is, once again, realistically, I don't think that's the case. But if you do that consistently, every single day, we're looking at what, 265? That's yeah, 84,000 a year, which is great money. So and 265 I think is the rough amount of like working days, give or take. But anyways, that's excellent money. The hard thing is, trying to do that every single day, and realistically, you're going to take losses. So, but anyways, getting back to the whole point, if I can continue, good trading like this every single day, you can scale up. And I think part of my problem is maybe I've tried to scale up too quickly, too fast. As soon as I think I'm doing pretty well and hitting, kind of what seem like consistent days, start scaling it more, and then I have, the red day that comes, and I've scaled up so big at that point that I've drained off so much. So that's what it kind of gets frustrating. Anyways, I'm gonna keep chipping at it here. That's where I'm ending the day. So I'll try to step into some of the trades real quickly for you guys. RETO. This was the first one. This was really just a quick trade as it was going up, and it wasn't anything huge, but it was a decent trade there. I put, 34 bucks on it, whatever. Then I switched over to XXII because I felt like there wasn't a ton of stuff moving today, and that makes kind of some sense when, tomorrow we've got a holiday and we're going into Christmas. So I think there weren't as many people trading. They probably took off. And as you can see here with XXII, I got more interested in this once we kind of stock hit this breakthrough, hitting this pre-market surpassing the pre-market high of 304, and I got more interested. So I had some quite a few scalp trades all throughout this on the way up, and then I also thought this was a great candidate for shorting it, and I felt like at this point this chart was kind of up and up and up. And so I started shorting it, and I had a really good short trade in here that I got in. I think my average cost was around 346, and held on to that one for a little while, and it was just going for me. And I figured, you know what? Let me hold this winner. Looks like we have had, a pretty big run up, and now I'm expecting a decent sized drop off, and that worked out perfectly for me. And right into about this zone here, about in 320, I just decided it was actually 318. I thought, we've gone pretty far down. This thing could have a nice drop off further on, but I'm just gonna I'm gonna cover the position, get out of it, because I feel like if we do get a pop at some point, we might pop up and possibly continue on and go even further, which could ruin this short position. Or even if it does curl up, it might just go sideways for a while, which was actually the case. So I kind of nailed that perfectly, I think. Capturing that low there, selling out there. And sure, I could have held on to it and maybe sold down here, but I think it was just better for me risk-reward wise to dump it when I dumped it. And anyways, I was, fairly accurate on that in the sense that it did kind of go sideways and eventually just kind of fizzled. So that was good trading for me on that one, and that was a short position. So that was my last. I think that one was the short. Okay. Yeah. So, anyways, good trading on that one. That was that trade was worth 273 bucks. So great. That was probably my best trade today. And after that, I was just kind of moving around looking for other things to trade. ENSC came up. First trade on that, lost 72 bucks, then came back with 36 bucks. So red on that name, not by much, but this one was really tricky and frustrating. So ENSC did have a run up yesterday, and I should have figured, because yesterday I didn't do that well on it. This was kind of one of those halting stocks yesterday. Runs up big, pulls back hard. I think I got caught in there and so ended up selling for a loss yesterday. And then it went for another run, so I tried to capture it again or trade it again, but I think I broke even on that trade and just wasn't worth the time. But it was kind of like one of those ones that moves up real fast and then comes down hard pretty fast as well. This morning, pre-market, it had a nice run up with a sell-off that came after it, and just kind of went sideways for a while, and then we hit this, you see this area right here where we kind of rose up pretty quickly. So I saw that and I figure, this stock does have potential to run up. It's just a matter of how much and how far and when. So as I see it moving up, I tried to get in and really couldn't capitalize on it. that well. Like I said, I had a losing trade and then a winning trade on it, but the loser was bigger than the winner, so that was really great there. I was thinking about possibly getting in again to see if we would break the 7 area, and I figure, you know what, probably not the best idea, and I'm glad I decided to step back from that because it did sell off pretty hard. So now it's closing, way lower than it was when it opened. So that was a little bit tougher of a name, and if you get in early enough, you can capitalize on it, but that was that one. And then really just ending the day, BFRI, that was the last one that popped. Same scenario. I hopped in. First trade was a loser, 40 bucks down, and then the next one was up 15 bucks. So really not a whole lot there. BFRI. This one really didn't do much all day long until we got to here later in the day. And I didn't even really see it until way later in the day when it ran up this much. And at that point, I guess I kind of was chasing it. I did see it. I just caught it later in the day and tried to hop in, and it was kind of already extended at that point. So that was a little bit tough for me. But on a yearly chart, it has had quite a run. Had a run up here in this section here, pulled back, and has gone for some higher highs. So we'll see maybe next week. This, might push higher or might drop down, but this might be another candidate to trade. So anyways, guys, that's really it for me. Up 320 bucks, and like I said, not a big day for me, but man, if you can consistently do that and have profitable days, that is really great, and you know, something good to work on. But like I said, I just, with my last recent trading days have just not been that great. So anyways, I'm gonna end, it's always good to end kind of the week, at least for me, mentally, on a green day. So I'm just gonna be happy with that, be satisfied, and try to take that mentality into next week, and hopefully that'll work out for me. So hope you guys traded well today. Let me know how you did today. Did you struggle? Did you do better today because you did horrible this week or earlier in this week and you decided you were going to turn things around, get more focused, and work on your discipline? Let me know how you did. Absolutely love hearing from you guys in the comments, so appreciate that. And make sure to subscribe because we'll see you on the next one. Adios for now. And happy Christmas. Merry Christmas.